Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy87 and this is Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel 2 Part 24. In the previous video we arrived in Lohengrin and learned that Emma and Laura are indeed here. They're over in Lohengrin Castle, which is where we're supposed to be going, but instead we decided to talk to all the NPCs. We didn't quite finish up. I did try and go back to the route to pick up the chest, and then Celine told me to fuck off and wouldn't let me. She said, you have to go to Lohengrin. Like, I've already been to Lohengrin, Celine. I've seen it. Oh, okay. Oh, we like got a lake and like fog and stuff. Yeah, cool. Whatever. What have you done for me lately? So we still gotta do the chapel, the training hall, and the mansion, and then we will be ready to head out for, Oh, hey, what's up? Please be safe. Please. Wait, I know you. Oh, you're Viv. You're Vivi, right? Yeah. Hey, Vivi. What are you doing here? That's what I should be asking you, Fee. A long time no see. As she maybe got separated from Lynn. And it's Vivi. I thought you were Lynn until you opened your mouth. But Reen, how could you forget me? How could you be so cruel? After all the magical nights we spent together too, or was I just another name on your long list of conquests? Just stop before someone actually starts believing you. Although I have to admit, I never thought I'd actually miss your sense of humor. I can't imagine it was easy making it all the way down to Lohengrin. That's putting it lightly. If it wasn't for everyone else who made it here, I don't know if I could have done it. I lost sight of Lynn while I was running away, though. Oh no. That's terrible. You must have been forcing that chewing us a minute ago, then. I've been coming here to pray every day since we arrived, but I haven't heard a thing about where she might be or what she's up to. Sorry, I know none of this is very me of me, but I just can't help it. If you're not happy, you shouldn't try and force yourself to be. I'm sure that wherever she is, your sister's doing just fine. You just gotta believe in her, okay? Thanks. Don't worry about me. You've got too much to worry about without me making things worse. I'm guessing you're trying to meet up with your classmates around here? Hope that works out. We do, too. Thanks. Alright, the best thing I can do now for Lynn is to keep on believing in her. I just wish I could contact her somehow. Evie really isn't herself. We need to reconnect her with Lynn somehow. Man, life around here is no fun lately. We're getting all these evacuees on a regular basis, which means I've got to, like, do things, like sermons and stuff. Man, it sucks. I'm telling you, I'm not cut out for the whole, like, work thing. So I guess that's the price we pay for being somewhere peaceful. I'd rather deal with evacuees than run for my life any day. And we've actually got the power to stay out of the war, too. I don't think of it that way. I guess I can find it in my heart to protect all the folks who have to flee here.
Let's move.
Didn't really mean to do that, but... There must be something I can do for Vivi. It's Sister's job to extend her care to those who come to her church. No, it's my duty given to me by the goddess herself. It's also the duty of Father Hamilcar, but expecting him to actually do it is a lost cause. Sister got to handle this.
It's my turn.
Okay.
I'm up. Here I go.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready to go. Here I go.
Right.
My turn.
Sure thing. My turn.
Right.
Okay.
Ready to go. Let's move.
Right.
I'll handle it.
Ready to go. My turn.
Okay.
My turn.
Ready to go.
Purple just always says ready to go. He doesn't have two lines. That or we're getting very unlucky. As if this fog did make the highways dangerous enough, the monsters have been especially nasty lately. It was a real concern how they might wander into town eventually, and even one could spell disaster. The students of the Arcade School, it falls to us to make sure that never happens. What a pleasure to see you again. Summer feels like it was a lifetime ago. Oh, going after Lady Laura, are you, I see? We would have liked to have come in ourselves. We have a duty to the town to keep it safe. In times like these, we need to divide the work amongst every capable body to ensure that their talents to work. Or put their talents to work. They're both so strong that I wouldn't worry too much about them, but I'm sure they'd appreciate your backup. Yeah, I mean, maybe they're strong. Wait a second, is that you, Reen? Hey, what's up, buddy? You flee the academy with Laura and Vivi? That's right. I've spent most of my time since here at the training hall, helping out with whatever I can in town. To be honest, I've been biding my time waiting for a chance to take a boat out west to see my family. Oh yeah, from my coastal town over there, right? Hard to get a clear picture of what's going on there lately. You must be terribly worried. Try not to let it bring me down. It's hard to justify sitting around moping when Emma and Laura are working so hard right in front of my nose. By the way, I ran into Monica on our travels too. The army's taking care of her right now. Really? That's great news. Thanks for letting me know. You're off to meet Laura at the castle, right? Don't forget to tell her too. She'll be even more excited than I am. No problem. Wonder what happened to old Klein. I know they've mentioned that he was, like he helps people get out of, Thor's, but I'm not worried about my family. There's Klein, of course, and Alan from my class. Alan? I mean, you know, man, Alan, I got so many things to say about that frickin', They're both pretty strong, though, so they're probably holding out somewhere. Just focus on what I can do here. Anyway, you're off at the castle, right? Try and give Laura all the support you can. As long as he doesn't make me fight a robot for him ever again, we can be cool. Bro, that sword is huge. Ha! I may be a noble by blood, but I simply cannot accept the Alliance's ways. My outrage prompted me to leave my home and return to Legram. Now that I'm here, I'll devote all I am to protecting this town and display just how much strength I've gained. Are you sure you're in the right game with that hair and that sword? Your arrival did remind me of something, though. There was a young lady looking in here not long ago. I don't believe I've ever seen her here before, but I'm not sure what her business here was. She seemed very interested in watching us train, though. She just stood there with her arms folded, focusing intently. Wait. Don't you dare hide from me. All the patrolling we've been doing, we haven't had as much time to train as we used to. That means we need to put our full concentration on what little training time we have to do. We do have. On an unrelated note, how much do you know about Emma? Every time I see her fighting, it's like she's using genuine magic. I could hardly believe my eyes the first time. It's just her grandmother's medicine. At least it sounds like she's been keeping busy while she's here. I just need to focus, and here I am gossiping about girls. This got nothing to do with training. Hoo-ah! Hoo-ah! I mean, I don't know if any of you will even be in the mansion, but we'll pop by. There's like a couple maids here, right? It isn't Lady Laura's classmates. I'm glad to see you're well. There's so much strange fog in town lately that won't stop me from cooking, so stop by if you want something to eat. Incidentally, you wouldn't happen to know where Lord Arcade is, would you? No, I suppose you wouldn't. Not to worry, I'm sure he's perfectly fine. But like, I missed a recipe, dude, and like, I'm really like sad about it. Do you have any? Okay. Goodbye. Oh, no, we didn't miss the recipe, dummy! You just didn't read the book! How dare you doubt yourself? You know you talk to everyone. Yeah, Elliot. Elliot the God? The Soup Lord has logged online?
I hope this turns out okay. Oh, this looks pretty nice. Okay, it's all ready.
Elliot, what the hell? This fog is disturbing enough, but lately people have been seeing unknown monsters and hearing strange whispers too. The one strange thing after another these days, I tell you. Some have been trying to pass it all off as just the work of trickster spirits, and yet I can't help but feel uneasy. I don't see anybody else. We'll go on the terrace, though. Anything here? Anything to steal? I'll look at his private documents. Oh, what's this? His bank account information? Don't mind if I do. Okay, so I mean, I guess we can head out. We'll double check as we make our way back. Have we talked to everyone? Went to both houses, did the Bracer Guild. Talked to all these people, went to the inn. Did we go to the second floor of the inn? We did. Yeah, you're Nico and his mother. I mean, we may as well rest for the extra CP. I mean, it's 100 Mira. We're frickin' loaded now, dude. Let's also set up our formation. Yeah, like this is not really what I want. We want kind of like, I can't remember. I think you can get here and still be hit by Chrono Drive. Or you need to be here. I can't remember. I think this formation lets everyone get hit by buffs. Yeah, I think that's fine. The boat is ready when you are. Will you be taking off for Lohengrin Castle now? Take off. In that case, please do take care of yourselves. My prayers for your success will not cease until I see you back here completely safe. We appreciate it, Klaus. Let's get going. Are we sure the boat's actually moving? It kind of looks like the camera's just panning to the side, but we're not actually moving. It's hard to believe how it's hard to believe it's the middle of the day with how poor visibility is. This has been going on for a whole month. I imagine it's a manifestation of the chaos in Airbonium, much like the appearance of the higher elements. There's a possibility whatever Emma sensed over the castle is the direct cause. And I do feel like something strange is here this time too. Like some sort of ancient ghost lady with a lance. This time too? You didn't follow us here during our field study, did you? Maybe. Well, I suppose there's no harm in admitting it now. I have my own duties familiar to fulfill, you know. It was to make sure this area didn't have any undesirable effects on you as a potential awakener. Now, we did find there was another big blue door here, right? Now, it was more like the red door that we saw. It's a little bit different than the doors we saw in the shrines. I wonder if maybe the Azure Knight actually came from Lohengrin Castle. That's something I thought of back... Well, it wasn't... I think it was maybe after I beat Cold Steel 1, and I don't know if I ever mentioned it in the discussion video or not, but that's kind of like what I think maybe that's where the Azure Knight came from, since it was a blue door. What kind of undesirable effects? Does that mean the Legram has something to do with the Divine Knights? Granted, it was still closed, almost like, you know, it hadn't been opened yet, but more Lohengrin Castle than Legram as a whole. Once upon a time, a Divine Knight, just like Ashen and Azure Knight, supposedly slumbered. Okay, so those doors do represent knights. So that means... So if the shrines are the same, then that would mean there's like a bunch of knights. Which, I've been under the assumption there's, you know, at least 4. 4 seems like a nice round number. Maybe 7, maybe 13, maybe 99. Are you serious? First time hearing of it. All I've heard of the ancient legends, unfortunately. All I know is that there was once a Divine Knight here, and now it's gone, along with its awakener. Gone? Gone where, I wonder? Kind of a big revelation. Oh look, I can see the castle now. We're almost there. Get ready to land, guys. Laura and Emma are here? Yup, they're inside, alright. I can feel Emma's mana. Be careful on the way up. Remember how steep it was before, but all this fog's not gonna make the trip any easier. Okay. I think you need to tell Elliot. Elliot doesn't need help. Can't blast those.
Let's move.
What a pain.
You look awfully happy about seeing Emma again soon, though.
I do not.
Any chests on the way up? No? Oh, come on, guys. You didn't put any chests out? I mean, they probably restocked the chests in the castle, so I shouldn't be mad at the chest goblins yet. Last time we were here, the castle had this weird light surrounding it. Not like the old schoolhouse. Based on what I'm sensing, it shouldn't take long before it... Monsters! Wait, something's with her. I think Emma's fighting. Maybe that's what Emma was sensing before she left? Maybe some sort of giant lizard monster. There's no time to waste, let's move. Weapons at the ready. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, see ya. Alright, fine, fine. We'll go save Emma. Are they in the main hall, thankfully? Do I have to go through the whole dungeon, or...? Oh, it's another one of you guys. Bro, I've already fought you.
Laura! Emma!
Is that a cryptid?
Oh yeah, hey, we're alive, by the way. Emma, what the
Come.
hell are you wearing?
We'll fight with all we have.
Are they just ignoring us?
Right.
Guys. Oh yeah, hey Rain, whatever.
Now, Laura! Of course!
Oh, she's gonna blast him.
Be gone!
And then actually what happens is that he goes 3 times in a row in the first turn, freeze stuns locks them, and then they die. Yeah, like, hey, we're here, by the way. God, we can't even fucking save anyone.
I can't believe they beat a cryptid all on their own.
Man, Laura's gotten even stronger.
Emma's no slouch either. Her powers never cease to amaze. Looks like they didn't need our help after all.
They're not out of the woods yet.
Look sharp. Something big's coming.
Joke's on you, I got another freaking cryptid. Okay, I was gonna say, that looks more like what we saw in the anime opening.
What is that?
It's a zombie
Where
dragon.
did it come from?
Laura! Emma!
I can't believe they've really just been icing us like that.
Am I imagining things?
We just been back there talking, yelling at them, and they're just like, oh, you know, whatever.
Celine, we can explain after we've taken care of things here.
We'll back you two up. Ready?
We're right here with you, Laura.
I can't believe you're here.
You guys are getting fucking switched out immediately, by the way, if you get put in the active party.
Very well. Then lend me your strength.
Let's go, everyone.
I don't trust them to be set up properly. No, get Toval back. Get Toval and Elliot back, you freaking assholes.
Okay.
You could maybe have your chance to shine later when I'm in complete control of everything. Oh my, you guys freaking messed up my dang positioning.
Here I go.
Let's move.
Okay, maybe, well, Emma's getting switched out for Toval. That's, you know that's happening. Okay, you're weak to Mirage? Thankfully.
Marcus, activate.
My turn.
And you, okay, you still have all your same stuff. Just kind of looking to see how it compares. You only got 1 turn of insight now, so that's, it also only costs 20. I think it was like 70 in the Cold Steel 1 difficulty mod. I mean, you're buffed up already, so I mean, I guess I feel like I should use you. You do have max, so what we might do is keep you in for... I don't want you to move just yet. So I guess go for the Earth Cleaver, just so you can stay in position. Oh, she does like a little spin now.
It's
Like a
my
little flip.
turn.
Hey, Crescent Shell's got, like, heavily nerfed. Hey, Serene Blessing is slightly better. What type of spells do you know? God, you know nothing, lady. You know nothing. Yeah, I'm going to cast Crescent Shell just because I'm gonna hope that because it's that the enemy might use magic since you're forced to use. We're not like forced to use Emma, but like you start the battle with Emma out.
Too slow.
Okay, Overdrive is available.
My turn. And done. Got it.
Got you.
Too slow.
Okay, that did count as magic. I don't really think that's scary enough. Reflect. God, I need Laura to go so I can get rid of her. Well, okay, here's what we do. We motivate.
All right, let's
Leave
do
it to me.
this.
I'll handle it.
You motivate. And we get her to... Okay, you motivate, you make sure she lives. You really can't hit both of them? See, what's the matter? So you do this, give her a little bit of extra strength. Ensure she doesn't die.
Delicious. My turn.
Then you don't miss. You absolutely do not miss. Remember, you don't miss. That puts you at 200. Stat down is like almost never gonna work, so we're just gonna blast you. And if Laura dies, she dies.
One.
There's no crits coming up or anything, so I think we just go ahead and pop it.
And done. Now.
Got you.
Let's see how much damage this does. I'm interested. It's a ult from Laura at max CP with double strength.
Behold the might of the Arcade School. Radiant Waltz.
Okay, that's really not that
Let's
much.
move.
I was expecting like at least 10k, but it wasn't a crit or anything, so... Well, probably... I shouldn't have moved Fee forward. In hindsight, that was not a smart move. Because I want Elliot to Holy Song. Motivates not... Well... We could have Elliot. I mean, we could switch Fee out. So if we, like, Flame Impacted... That would get him in position. Yeah, I kind of like this. It's a little wacky, but...
Burn to ash. Fall! Now! Now, Phoebe!
I need to turn this around.
And then you
Sorry
become
for the trouble.
Tobal.
Leave it to me.
You don't have any Mirage stuff, though. I mean, we probably should have kept Emma in, but she was at low HP and it was going to be hard to heal her, so... It's kind of looking. A very low chance Dark Matter low... I mean, movement I don't think is that important here, so let's just go for... You do slightly resist, so let's go Aerial.
Here you go.
Okay.
And then you become the Elster.
I'll try at least. Listen to my song of
Have my
healing.
things.
AT delay is fucking terrifying. You got...
okay?
Oh, the auto tier. That might let us live. Because if he can survive until Tobal can overdrive. Well, he really didn't get delayed that much for using an ult. Kind of weird. Then I think you become Fee.
I leave this to you.
Will do.
That'll heal Tobal and Reen with overdrive.
Here I go.
Ready to go.
Well, first things first, make sure you're actually linked. Then you can overdrive.
Here I go. Overdrive.
Actually, maybe we should have overdrive with Reen. Because we kind of lost a move with Reen by doing that, but...
Here you go. Here I go.
You don't have Terrara anymore. Why don't you have Terrara anymore? Okay, give yourself a little strength.
Yeah, that's pretty
Get
good.
you out of one-shot
Ready
territory.
to go. go!
It's my turn.
Okay, we just have regular breath.
Arcus,
It will get off
go.
in time, though. Which is good. Operation Make Elliot Not Slow? Well, I don't know. Do I just want to do damage? You are strengthed up. I think you just hit him. No, you can't move yet, but you can Arc Slash. Kind of a waste of CP, but
Now's our chance. Gotcha.
should have switched back to Fee also.
Arcus, activate.
It's not over yet.
You're fine. Honestly, oh, you can't quite breath in time. Breath will do what, like 3k to everyone, except Elliot. I think that's just barely enough. You could stealth. I think I'd rather try and get you to
Arcus,
200
activate.
CP.
Here you go.
Actually, are you dead? No, you're not dead. Actually, you're dead. You just don't know it yet. And then he reses at half HP. Because he's a zombie dragon.
Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
That was a pretty fun little fight, though. A lot of swapping and swapping out. 25% chance? What? I thought it'd go up to 20. Bro, that's so good. I mean, having a level 4 Master Quartz at this point is, like, crazy.
Finally.
Yeah.
Come on,
I
we
can't
did
sense
that. We did
anything
that
else
pretty
here now.
fast, Celine. Don't freaking shit talk me. Couldn't have done that much faster, I don't think.
You guys okay?
Yeah.
It's really you, isn't it? You're all here. Of course it's us.
I don't know what to say. This is all so sudden.
Also, we're not all here. It's just Reen, Elliot, and Fee. I mean, yeah, the cool kids are here, but,
Still, I'm happy to see you're well, Reen. I'm genuinely lost for words. I've never considered myself as the sort to cry at reunions like these, but clearly I was mistaken.
Laura,
I'm really sorry for making you worry about me, and I can't possibly thank you enough for fighting on so that we could see each other again like this.
There's no need to apologize, Reen. I swore to fight as Class 7's. No. As your sword.
what?
I swore that my blade would not be broken until it returned to your side. And I swear now to continue upholding every word I've said, with Adios as my witness.
Thanks. I really am glad to see you're all right.
I mean, I'm not, like, so glad that I'm gonna, like, bowl you over trying to hug and then get like, super emotional, like a certain someone, when we met them, but, you know, it's like, you know, it's cool, whatever.
The same goes for you too, Emma.
Every reunion makes the Makia scene so much funnier. Just the fact that, like, every other reunion, he's been, like, very cool and calm and collected, but when he sees Makias, he's about to fucking break down.
I feel the same way.
Emma, no, seriously, what the hell are you wearing?
I can hardly believe that this is actually happening. The day's finally come where we can all be together again. It all feels like a wonderful dream.
That's, Joshua's phrase. You can't steal that. That's, freaking copywritten.
A wonderful dream, huh? Well, fortunately, this isn't a dream.
It's also the title of the Trails in the Sky finale, okay? So I'm gonna copyright it as well.
These might be tough times for Erebonia, but we're persevering. That perseverance is what brought us together again. And the fact that we found each other makes everything we've been through along the way worth it.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. But I know that I wouldn't have been able to come this far if not for you.
Me?
You accepted me despite everything. Knowing that gave me the courage to keep going. If not for that courage, I doubt I would be here now. I'm truly grateful to you, Reen.
You've really grown strong, Emma.
Wait, Emma! Oh, thank you, Celine.
Yeah, she is a big cat.
Thank you for all the support you've given my classmates.
That or Emma is really tiny.
And thank you for coming all the way here with them to see me.
Please, it was nothing. But I'm glad you're okay, I guess.
Also, if she's a familiar, can't you just like snap your fingers and summon her at any time?
At least I won't end up astray.
Celine, there's nothing wrong with being honest about your feelings, you know.
Oh, she's so happy.
Boy, does it feel great to be together again.
Right.
Right. Like, yeah, cool, whatever. All right, let's go back.
Well, I think we're all done here, yeah? And there's no sign of any more cryptids here. So how about we get cozy back in town?
But the chests,
Count me in.
the loot.
You guys are fine with that too, right?
Oh, the loot.
That's fine by me.
I'm telling you, the chests will probably respawn. Man, we gotta go loot them.
We can tell you more about what we've been doing since we parted ways.
Then we're off to the pier.
Oh, is it gonna be time for Reen to tell everyone what happened again? It's like, okay, you know how like I'm like the legendary awakener and everything? Fog's actually a little less dense than it was on the way here. Maybe because we defeated those cryptids? Most likely so. I imagine they were accelerating the development of a problem that would have appeared regardless. While the situation should settle down for now, I imagine it'll happen again in due time. Indeed, the fundamental cause is likely elsewhere and much more complex. The program as a whole will have to stay wary for a while, I suppose. Still, listening to what you had to say, it's troubling to think of how unpredictable this war is. There's no telling what direction it's going to take. Yeah, unfortunately. Fighting between the Noble Alliance and the Imperial Army is showing no signs of letting up. And we still got no idea what's going over at the Academy or what happened to the courageous and Viscount Arcade. It's been over a month since you last heard from them either. I'm a little worried, to tell you the truth. I'm still fully convinced we have nothing to worry about in that regard. My father's alive and well, that I am certain. I believe in him. If you believe in him, then I will too. Also, Laura, you sure we're actually moving? Because it doesn't feel like we're moving. Yeah, I'm with Laura. There's no stopping him. I'm more worried about where your last classmate is. It's Duke Albrecht's son, right? You think a noble like him would be easier to find? They would save the best for last, man. Eustace was in Legram at one point, wasn't he? Do either of you have any idea where he is now? I mean, no offense, everyone else. I mean, I didn't say that out loud, did I? He was with us when we fled the Academy, yes? Several days ago, he boarded a train to Bereahard. He was growing increasingly concerned over what was happening in the region. I guess there was no stopping him. At least you know where he went, that's a relief. It's one of the Alliance's most well-protected strongholds now. Perhaps it's even possible to get there by train. It was at the time, but not anymore. The Alliance has brought in heavy restrictions on railway travel since his departure. We've been at a loss as what to do. That explains it. But we can think about that when we get back to town. If it comes to it, we could always walk there using the highways. Are we about to get attacked by the Hydra or something?
Emma?
What's wrong?
I feel like I should have told you so many things a long time ago.
I mean, you should, yeah.
About me and Celine.
Oh, yeah, like back in like chapter, like, I don't know, 3 or something.
And about divine knights and awakeners.
That means...
Does that mean you're ready to tell us now?
Oh, no, absolutely not. You're going to wait like 5 more games.
Yes, I am. It's time to finally fulfill the promise I made to you during the after party.
What?
Well, if you're sure.
I imagine you've heard some of this from Celine already, but still. Enrolling at Thor's was originally part of my duty as one of the Hexen clan. It It's a clan of witches that traces its origins far back into the past.
What kind of duty would have you enroll at a military academy?
It's one that's been passed down through our clan for a long, long time. We must watch over the fragments of the great power sealed deep underground and observe whatever comes to pass regarding them, just as it did for many others before her. That duty fell to Emma as well.
When you say the great power, you mean Valimar, right? Did both of you know about the Divine Knights this whole time?
We knew of their existence, yes, as well as the fact that they choose an awakener, and that their chosen awakener will be drawn into an unavoidable battle. Just because you had the potential to become one, you were drawn into a great conflict against your will. And not just you, Reen. The rest of us have become secondary contractors, and yet I couldn't say or do anything for you. I couldn't even give you a simple word of warning.
Well, no, I mean, you could. You just chose not to because of, you know, tradition.
What right do I have to call myself your classmate after failing all of you like that?
I mean, I'm not, like, gonna hold it against you or nothing, but don't act like you couldn't have told us.
Emma?
You didn't fail us at all.
Emma, you're not going to say what I think you're going to say, are you?
I'm sure this isn't what you want to hear after coming all this way to find me. But this is where we should part ways.
Shut up.
Emma.
I mean, Reen's very familiar with the personal pity party stuff, so he should be able to,
back in the old schoolhouse.
just, you know, talk some sense into her.
You said Class 7 is the finest Erebonia has to offer, right?
I may not always show much in the way of class spirit, but I'm confident Class 7 is the finest Erebonia has to offer.
We all come from different backgrounds, and we all had things we were maybe scared to or couldn't tell anyone. Crow has his past, you have yours. I have this strange power of mine that I've carried with me for as long as I can remember.
And Elliot likes music.
That doesn't directly
We're all the
relate to
same.
the Divine Knights in any way, does it?
No, though there's always the possibility it may be one of the reasons why you were chosen. I know plenty about witches and their history, but none of that gives me a clue as to what your powers could be.
All right, then. The point is that even after learning I had this monstrous power within me, you all accepted me without a second thought.
It's not monstrous, it's fucking cool, dude.
I feel that I'm a part of Class 7 as much as anyone else, and I'm proud to say I am too. Class 7 is only the best there is because it has every one of us in it. Me, Elisa, Elliot, Laura, Fee, Machias, Eustace, Gaius, Milliam, Crow, and you, Emma. You're not an exception. Without you, our class wouldn't be what it is. Just like it wouldn't be if any one of us weren't a part of it.
Oh, Reen,
What he said.
Ditto. Hit him with the ditto.
So I don't want to hear you say anything like that ever again.
Or else you really will be kicked out of the class.
We want you right where you are, guiding me, guiding all of us. And not just as a witch, but as the kind class president and caring friend you always have been.
Goodness! How can I possibly refuse when you put it like that? All right then. I can't deny the ancient knowledge that I possess, or my position as a witch, but I always want to remain the same Emma Milstein of Class 7 that I have been since the day I joined Thor's. So please, let me stay at your side.
Of course.
That goes without saying.
We wouldn't want it any other way.
Class 7 really isn't Class 7 without you in it.
Well, I think that wraps things up nicely.
Oh yeah, I'm here too, by the way, guys.
Perfect timing, too. I can see LeGraham coming into view. You guys ready to...
And then we get attacked by the Hydra.
What's that?
Sounds like an airship.
Is that an airship?
It's coming from the sky to the west.
Is that?
Man, they picked really bad timing to attack Legram, in all honesty, if that's what they're planning to do here. And if they'd done it like, you know, a few days before, they might have a good shot.
An Alliance airship? Wait, that's a commanding officer ship too.
Indeed. Well, it seems we have ourselves some visitors.
My apologies for the unexpected arrival. I should have sent word.
Oh, is that, what's her name? No, it's someone new. Oh, is this one of the generals you've been hearing about?
I am Aurelia Le Guin of the Noble Alliance.
Yeah, I remember your name.
I wish to make a brief visit to the territory of Viscount Arcade.
I've come in search of your legendary pretzels. Okay, so we're back.
It's a pleasure to see you again, your ladyship.
What? Shut up, Lord. Don't be nice to her.
And a pleasure to meet you as well, Brigadier General.
Okay, so that's the other general. I didn't know if that was supposed to be the other guy or if it was just some random dude.
We were simply in the area, so we thought we might drop by and pay you a visit. It's been quite some time since we last met. I was hoping to take the opportunity to apologize to my master for not staying in touch, but I see that won't be possible.
So I guess since the Viscount is technically still neutral, maybe that's why they're, like, not wanting to take her, like, being so nice?
Unfortunately so.
I wouldn't have minded setting eyes on the famous Radiant Blade Master, but I suppose I'll have to be content with meeting his daughter.
I'm honored, General.
We're not harboring criminals or nothing. Shut
I can't
up.
believe they're here.
They seem to be provincial army officers.
They're really intimidating.
Their names are General Aurelia Le Guin and Brigadier General Wallace Bardius. They're said to be the two strongest generals in the provincial army.
Yeah, whatever. I can take them.
Yeah, I don't think there are many people interested in martial arts who don't know about them. That's how famous they are.
Even though they've maybe just now, they maybe had like a passing mention in the previous game, but
Brigadier General Bardius is otherwise known as the Black Whirlwind. He's known for his unparalleled spearmanship. From what I've heard, he has Nord blood running through him too.
I mean, he does kind of look like Gaius.
Oh, I see.
Actually, he does kind of remind me of Gaius.
He seems pretty strong.
Gaius could take him. I believe in my boy.
A number of warriors from Nord were said to have fought with Emperor Drykels during the War of the Lions.
Yeah, we've seen the flashback, Emma.
Perhaps he's a descendant of theirs?
Yeah, that makes sense. As for the woman with him, she's generally known as the Golden Rakshasa.
Ooh.
She's also a countess and head of the Le Guin family, as well as commander of the La Mer Provincial Army. And hard as it is to believe, I've heard she's a practitioner of both the Arcade and Vander schools of swordsmanship.
What?
I wonder if maybe the girl is a Vander? The lady we met? 'Cause I'm trying to, because I mean, that could have been, are they like rival schools?
Wasn't the Vander school practiced by the guardians of the Imperial family?
I could see why there would be some, some weird swordsmanship beef there.
Is she even human?
The two of them are both key figures in the Alliance. What are they doing in a neutral region like this, though?
Still, it won't do to have you standing around here. Allow me to show you to my father's office. Klaus, would you prepare some tea?
Oh, there's no need to concern yourself with that.
Also, like, am I really supposed to believe they don't notice that we're, like, peeking over there?
Seeing that the Viscount isn't here gave us all the information that we needed.
What might you be suggesting?
Be at ease. We didn't come to criticize anyone for the Crimson Wing's appearance near Trista. Still, it's always good to know who you're fighting against. The way I see it, you're continuing to remain neutral now. But if it came to it, you wouldn't be afraid to take up arms for your personal sense of justice.
There's no need to be hasty. We have more than enough opponents to be going on with. For now, let's focus on drawing out Craig the Red and One-Eyed Zex. We can't allow Rufus to be the only one making any major achievements.
True enough.
It would please me so if you were to fight under me one day, too. I believe you have the potential to surpass even me, given sufficient practice.
Give her the middle finger, Laura. Do it. If you do it, you will skyrocket up the power rankings.
I am honored that you would say so.
Alright, you know what? You remain neutral, okay? No pluses or minuses.
However, my swordsmanship is inexperienced at best.
Alright, you lose a point.
I wouldn't dare presume to have the potential to surpass anyone at this stage.
You know what? You lose 2 points. Have some confidence.
I would ask that you wait until I can at least best my father in a duel before making that invitation.
Then wait I shall. I look forward to the day.
Bro, I'm not scared of her. She just... you can't just have someone show up and they'd be like, ah, they're ungodly strong and expect me to respect them.
With that, I believe it's time we took our leave.
Perhaps so. I was hoping you would introduce us to your friends, but they seem to be feeling rather shy.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, there's no way they don't know that we're over there.
Teasing them, are you?
Oh, we'd take him too.
I'm sure we'll have the opportunity one day. I sense great potential within them.
As do I.
I apologize for being unable to do anything to make your visit more comfortable. Klaus, please escort them.
As you wish, milady.
Come to think of it, perhaps you wouldn't mind joining me in a battle before I depart. I haven't had the joy in quite some time.
I hardly think an old man such as myself would prove to be a worthy opponent to one of your strength, General.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure about that. You haven't let your guard down for a second since I stepped into Legram.
Honestly, they should fight Klaus. I mean, that would be kind of like an okay way to demonstrate, like, okay, see, look how strong they are.
Laura!
Other than just being like, they're really strong. See ya.
I'm sorry that you had to see me like that. It took all that I had not to be overwhelmed by their sheer presence.
I'm not surprised. We could feel it well enough ourselves, and we weren't even in the room.
That didn't stop them from noticing us, though.
My fur was on end the whole time.
I almost let out a little yelp when they mentioned us.
I wonder who'd win between them and Zeno and Leo.
I mean, I would presume them easily.
Just goes to show how many skilled people there are in the Alliance. With guys like that on the front lines and Rufus Alborea behind the scenes, we can't afford to underestimate them.
All very true. Still, that's no reason to give up now. We need to keep pressing on. And on that note, I think it's about time we left ourselves. Let's go and bring back Eustace. And once we've done that, then we can decide what we're going to do and who we're going to be fighting against.
Indeed.
Then let's start heading to Breahard.
Okay, so we are going to Breahard. We're knocking out 2 areas with 1 stone. Plus, I leave Legram in your care. Should Father return to my absence, please give him my warmest regards. But of course, Lady Laura, worry not. Legram will be in safe hands with me. But if you wouldn't mind, everyone, please look out for Lady Laura for me. We always do. Thanks for keeping an eye on Emma for so long. Please be well, Klaus. Your words are much appreciated, but unnecessary. I will be perfectly fine, I assure you. The path ahead of you will be fraught with many challenges and dangers. I will be praying that you will all be able to navigate it safely to its end, and from there forge your own paths. Do keep yourself safe. Thank you, Klaus. We'll be back as soon as we're able to. I'm kind of thinking about how we want to build our team. I'm thinking about maybe going for a physical, since we did magic last chapter. Maybe we do physical this time? Looks like the generals have left already. Yeah, that's our cue to get going too. But it looks like we'll have to use the highway to get to Rayhard though. That shouldn't be a problem. Following the Ebel Highway north will lead us straight to it. Hey, Bracer here. Mind if we pop into the guild before we head out of town? Guess some miles when I know we're heading out. Yeah, you're probably right. Reen and Laura can overdrive. Reen and Emma can overdrive. Reaching Rayhard will cause the main story to advance. I ain't going, dude. You can't make me. I mean, honestly, we'll probably like, just slide in Laura. Level 68. Come on, man. Reen, you gotta hit the gym or something, buddy. I think if you target Laura for buffs in this position, you'll be fine. And then Lynx. You're just at level 2, so we'll put it like that. Honestly, I think I want this. Because auto tier is nice, and Reen should be taking the brunt of our hits for now. If he's in the very front like that. Yeah, like, why do you have regular tier? And then I guess if you're not here, we could take your Reaper away. And we'll still use you, of course, but, yeah, you should have an attack. You know, what we'll do, we'll stop for now, and just do a little bit of talking, and, I'll set up wordments in between, since we're almost at the end of the video. I wonder whether making that request is the wisest choice. I never expected those two to show up when they did. Still, now that we've begun, we need to follow through. If it can be motivational somehow, all the better. Oh, hello, heading out of town, are we? Take care. If your departure isn't urgent, might I suggest visiting the guild? I'm not trying to force you to do anything, it's merely just a suggestion. I don't have a quest or nothing, shut up. That's just a suggestion, it's certainly a vehement one. Okay. You just say the same thing, alright. We'll talk to everyone in the chapel, mansion, and here, and then we'll end things. Only took one look to realize those generals are way out of our league. I heard the stories, but seeing them in person I doubt even the acting master could defeat them. It shows you how big this world is, and how full of strange and powerful people it is too. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw this too. Like, what are the two of the Alliance's most famous generals doing here? Not really intimidating though. If they ever threatened the town, we'd have our swords at the ready in a heartbeat to protect it. Yeah, I do think they actually maybe should have fought Klaus. Like, just as kind of like the same way, you know, you fight Arcade as kind of a, you know, it makes his strength feel a bit more real than them just popping up and be like, yeah, he's like the strongest man alive. Hey, are you all heading off somewhere? I mean, they still kind of like, you know, do that well, but at least you get like an example of it. I'm not sure how long we'll be away for, but we will be gone for a while. We're on our way to Rayhard, actually. Fine by me. Good luck, you guys. You'll need it too if you run into those generals who visited your mansion earlier, or anyone else like them, adios forbid. They were, pretty terrifying. Try to be careful, okay? We will, thanks. Be sure you do the same. I still think, like, the gold standard for establishing, like, the strength of a character is probably still Cassius from Trails in the Sky 1. Like, the way, like, he is, like, initially presented is just, like, you know, like a fairly competent guy. And then over the course of the game, you keep learning that apparently he's more and more of a secret badass. Until he shows up at the end of the game and basically, like, just completely saves your ass. And then in Trails 2, you continue to learn how much of a badass he was. Or slash is. And then it ultimately culminates in you getting to fight him in Trails 3. Like, that's, like, definitely the most well-done example of, like, extremely overpowered character that you just have to kind of accept what the game tells you. You guys managed to meet up again. Nice to hear some good news for a change. Great. Thank you for your concern. Well, it's about time for us to get going. Okay, take care of yourselves. But if you hear anything about Lind while you're over there, really, anything at all, we'll come right back and tell you as soon as possible. Don't worry. Just don't give up hope. Lind's tough. Thanks, guys. I'll try and hold out hope as long as I can. Good luck, everyone. Even if you don't have me to help you out, you'll have my prayers for your success. Gonna be okay in the end. She's safe and sound out there somewhere. I know she is. I just gotta perk up. Heading off Rayhard, huh? Sheesh, this ain't gonna be an easy trip. Yeah, even without any actual conflict going on over there, it's a dangerous place to be. Don't worry, we're all keenly aware that we're wanted criminals in the eyes of the Alliance. When you put it like that, it sounds kind of cool, but that's not the only reason. The Alliance ain't quite as united as you think. A lot of different factions and different goals going on in there. It only takes one of them to make some trouble for things to get messy. Just keep your eyes and ears open. That's awfully ominous. Thanks for the warning, Father. We'll be sure to keep it in mind. I tried comforting Vivi, but if anything, I only ended up upsetting her even more. I'm a total failure as a sister. Sister's job is to comfort those who are suffering, but I had someone in tears right in front of me and I couldn't do a thing. Aww. Look, I hit up the mansion, talk to people, and then call it. Ew, I was seriously getting worried there, but fortunately things worked out. Try not to let what happened to you get you down, alright? You're gonna pick up a friend, aren't you? And you're gonna be meeting with you can't be meeting them with those gloomy faces. Feel free to come back and visit whenever you like. You'll always be welcome here. Please leave everything here in Lohengrin to me. I only ask that you take care of their travels. Brayheart is one of the Noble Alliance's most important strongholds. As such, I expect there will be a large number of Vengeful Army soldiers on patrol there. Stay safe. That's the first time seeing Lady Aurelia in quite a while. She used to become even more intimidating than she was before. Everything she said seemed to involve violence in some way or another, too. Sounds like it might end up becoming Lord Arsaid's enemy sooner or later. Let everyone in town know about this at once! Back when Lady Aurelia used to live in the Grim, she'd come often for dinner. It's sad that someone like that may become an enemy of Lord Arsaid's, but that's just how things are these days. Come back here anytime, you're always welcome. You got a recipe for me, though? Now I do wonder, something just made me remember. Can we go back to the castle? Is that a thing we can do? No? Because apparently there is another New Game Plus thing available on this in-game day that we need to be on the lookout for. Someone did tell me where all the, like what days they're available on, which was very helpful. These highways are more lethal than they used to be, and there's only partially to the new batch of monsters. I think it said this one was maybe in a dungeon. I just want to make sure that, you know, it's not like someplace we go back to. It might be in like in a temple or something, but you know, because we've always had a temple right before our end of chapter bosses. But yeah, we'll call it for here. Next time we will set out to wherever this place is called, Brayheart. We'll also finish talking to all the NPCs, accept our quests from the Bracer Guild, work on that. Yeah, I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.